Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Dawn of War 2 Elite Mod replay. Spawn on the south side as the Lord Commissar. We have the Black Cardinal. Spawn as the Brother Captain ally with Critical32. Spawn as the Lord General. We have Sunset, and his teammate as the Chaos Sorcerer. We have NE. So I got pretty standard build openers, though I'm really not familiar with the Brother Captain's build opener on a 2v2. It looks like just triple Inquisitor Stormtroopers. We got triple Imperial Guardsmen. Okay, that's pretty unstandard. We usually see a Sentinel. Over here we got another Imperial Guardsman into Sentinel. And over here we've got pretty standard Chaos Marines into Heretic Squad. Brother Captain has a lot of support. There's a fourth Inquisitor Stormtrooper. Okay, that's going to be a lot of Inquisitor Stormtroopers. That's quite a bit of investment.
Found a requisition point here.
Over here we got now the Lord Commissar trying to engage Lord General. And right now the Lord Commissar's Imperial Guardsman is getting ripped apart, getting focused down. Lord General can be upgraded with more of his entourage. Or reinforced, not so very upgraded. Imperial Guardsmen advancing forward, trying to engage the Imperial Guardsmen. Getting some good there, preventing repairs on the Sentinel. Not like there's not much repairs on the Sentinel in the first place. Let's load up the bunker there with the Imperial Guardsmen, but doesn't find a good angle to actually fire out of. Over here we've got the Inquisitor Stormtroopers, all four of them supporting the Brother Captain as he charges forward. Good ritual there to camouflage some of these forces. The Chaos Sorcerer. Oh, keeping the Chaos Sorcerer camouflage right there. If he pushes forward and blobs up again, he could do a deadly cast there. We now got grenades being fired from this Imperial on this Heretic Squad. Very no good. It's pretty good support weapon. Great knockbacks there as well. He activates a cast there, gains some great damage. Anderson trying to engage the Brother Captain. Brother Captain has been upgraded with the Unending Purge, giving him extra health per attack, whether it be range or melee. It does fall back now.
An ally has secured a power node.
And these forces start making their way forward now. Does siphon off one of those heretics to get some extra energy.
Understood.
But all these Inquisitor Stormtroopers is a perfect way to get ripped apart from the Chaos Lord, Chaos Sorcerer, blah.
The enemy is capturing.
Got another Chaos Marine squad being deployed out. Maybe a better idea to go for a Havoc. Imperial Guardsman trying to capture the points below. Oh! What a great cast there. Focusing it down, make the wipe there on the Imperial Guardsman, down to 5 health. And it looks like he may actually escape on out of there. Down south, we got the Imperial Guards advancing forward. There's a deactivated point. And the Chaos Sorcerer is just trying to stick around for a little extra energy to get another cast off. And over here, it looks like knockback grenades does find one Imperial Guardsman. As the Lord Inquisitor, or Lord Commissar is trying to support his teammate. Got the Lord General now kind of trying to flank on in. Great grenade launcher hits from the Heretic Squad. And does get the Inspiring Champion upgrade off the right time, though he still has an extra Heretic model. And now we've got the Imperial Guard Squad does get forced on back. Got the Stomp upgrade for the Lord General, and the Lord Commissar does go down. It's unlikely the Lord Captain, the Brother Captain, is able to recover him. We got a handful of Sergeant upgrades on these Inquisitor Stormtroopers, which means he does have some grenades. Sentinel now being seen quite a bit of fire right there. And the Sentinel needs to fall back. Yeah, Sentinel's about ready to go down. Lots of fire, needs repair ability. Actually does go down there as well. Does miss that cast there. He thought he was going to charge for it, but he did not. Heavy weapons team deployed on out. Very nice. And now we've got these guard squads advancing forward.
The battle brother has fallen. Do not let his sacrifice.
Good knockback grenades, getting some of that squad. Great cast right there, getting some massive AoE damage. Brother Captain's in the mix as well. Got the Eternal War upgrade on the Chaos Marines. Brother Captain's falling him back. Trying to go for some melee hits there. It is potentially could go down, but it's unlikely. It's also been upgraded the Nemesis Force Sword, just gives him more damage. The Crystal Stormtroopers making an advance. Grenades are raining on in. Grenades are a very good AoE weapon.
The enemy is capturing one of our strategic points.
Heavy weapon scene setting on up, and the Lord Commodore does get suppressed, but does manage to close the distance. More grenade hits there, knocking back the Crystal Stormtroopers. As got these, and Crystal Stormtroopers are falling back as well.
Support structure.
Yep.
One of our own has died.
Lord Commissar and Imperial Guardsmen trying to get some Gen Bastions, but take a bit of time. We've also got artillery spotter being put out by the Lord Gen.
Secure the requisition point.
Grenade launcher squad trying to be tied up in melee. He does use the other melee heretic squad to tie up the Brother Captain melee. But the extra health regen is going to be very, very problematic for the heretic squads. Grenades raining on in, gets some good damage there onto the Crystal Stormtroopers as he falls back. Excellent cast there. We got a Flamer squad against some great damage there on the generators.
One of our victory points.
Flamer squad may potentially go down. That is our artillery flare to reduce the range of the heavy weapons team. And now the Lord Commissar is falling back as well. We've got the Imperial Guard to cover the retreat of the Lord Commissar, and a decent cast there as well.
You know we're ready.
Knockback grenades have been cast, and they were pretty successful right there. Heretics managed to close the distance as well, but they're seeing a bit too much fire as well as grenades. More grenades raining on in. Right now, he's just fighting against too many squads, but he's engaging cost effectively. Look at all the damage on these squads from these engagements, and gets a great hit there as well.
This requisition point is ours.
Brother Captain making his way forward, and these squads do fall back. Good grenade hits there, and does fire another cast there. These guys are so bunched up, he has to be very careful. Even the knockback grenades and the red grenade launchers pose a massive threat to these squads. He does have all three squads still alive, but one does fall back, and the Brother Captain does go down. Now here comes the Chaos Marines. They've been upgraded, the Eternal War upgrade. Fires another cast there, getting some good hits. But these guys have been blobbing forward, and they're so susceptible to AoE damage. He may be winning the fights, but he's not really going to win the war at that rate. Artillery squad does call in some smoke there. We got the Flamer Imperial Guardsman there. Goes out some heavy cover there while in range. Just throw out as one Flamer in range at least. And does get forced back one of those squads now. The Flamer squad could try to advance a little bit farther forward, just outside of range. Artillery flare does force back these squads. No, that's a marked Manticore.
The enemy is destroying a key structure.
Lord Commissar has been upgraded, has deployed out a Manticore. And it looks like both of the red players are now finally upgrading to Tier 2, while both of the blue players have already got to Tier 2.
An ally has taken a victory point.
Over here, knockback grenades, knocking back these forces. As got the Heretic squad advancing forward. Got to get some hits there. Throws out a frag grenade, knocking back some of those Chaos Marines. It does activate cast there. The Mantle of Terror grants the Battle Rights ability, increasing health regen by 3 in a radius of 25. These forces are falling back. Great cast there by the Chaos Sorcerer, but Chaos Sorcerer is way outnumbered. The Chaos Sorcerer will in fact go down, but that's pretty easy to recover it there. But he's getting multi-team.
We shall make it so.
We do got a Manticore also running over the corpse of the Lord Chaos Sorcerer. You know, my words mixed up today. Then again, when I don't. When don't I? Knockback grenades have been fired. Get some good knockbacks there. We've got a nice creep barrage from the Chaos Sorcerer. And we got also heavy weapons team suppressing these forces. Imperial Guardsman does get his force back. Got a Manticore barrage as well. Artillery spotter gets a nice knockback as well. Some of these Inquisitor stormtroopers falling back. I think one of the squads, yeah, one of the squads got fully wiped. Maybe a second one entirely. Okay, no, he doesn't escape out of there with one of the squads. With that squad. Manticore just needs to drive away. No point in having it on the front line.
The enemy is capturing the
And down south, we've got the Flamers versus Flamers, and the Flamers have defeated the Flamer squad. And we've got a Commissar as well. Grenades raining on in. Got another cast there as well. Good knockbacks. Grenades are raining on in, forcing back both of these squads.
no mercy, no.
Chaos Heretics. Oh, does it go ahead and grab some energy there as well. The Chaos Force being upgraded, the Rod of Warfire. And we've also got the Lord General here has been upgraded to Sergeant on that his entourage.
I am invincible. Understood. Allied infantry are dying. We must support them.
Brother Captain gained some plenty of health regen thanks to his Unending Purge upgrade. But now got a nice creeping barrage there. Chaos Force finds a nice barrage as well. Good knockback there. Terminator Librarian been deployed on now. That's what the Brother Captain is now on the ground.
The enemy has breached our landing zone.
Over here, Imperial Guardsmen advancing forward. We've got the artillery spotter falling back. More power generators, but it looks like the Lord of Commissar is trying to make that not true. And now, no Flamer Squad. But yeah, this last other one is a Flamer Squad. The Imperial Guardsman makes me fall back. Does get a cast there as well. Does largely dodge it. Oh! Fire gets the melter bomb there. Here comes the melter guns and takes out the Manticore there with a nice assassination. Or sabotage. Saboteur.
Understood.
Either way, a very, very dead Manticore. Lord General has also a lot of requisition at the moment. Needs a bit more energy. Maybe he should be investing into a bit more power when they get a chance.
Fortifications are under assault.
PowerPoint is been deactivated. And they're going to erect a Microsoft Excel file in return. We do also have a handful of Chaos Shrines here. Apparently the Zinch Shrine here, even though it's not fully built, does still fire bolts. Interesting.
Now we've got a chance.
Oh great, got a spam bot. Remind me to ban that spam bot. A lot of good AoE damage there, but does activate into various abilities for extra health regen. He does need some knockback grenades. More knockback grenades. Got the nice creeping barrage there as well. A lot of incendiary effects there. Got both the Terminator are engaging, trying to engage these shrines. Good knockback there onto the Inquisitor Stormtroopers. He needs a bit of a hand there. The shrines are now under siege. One of the shrines do go down there. We've got now the Chaos Marines advancing forward. They could be upgraded with the Chain Axe upgrade. Another shrine has gone down, and the rest of these forces are now falling on back. Except the Librarian and the Brother Captain. These guys have plenty of health to play around with. That's inside the garrison right there. There's only one window, and it does actually throw out that ability right there. Of course, they're melee units, so they have good trouble versus garrisons. You can go ahead and get outside that garrison now. Over here, I didn't realize how far the Lord General will push on forward, but he is now forced on back. The Lord Commissar is now seeing quite a bit of fire right there, but he's still in range of the reduced range heavy weapons team. Doesn't get fall back now. Falling on mortar barrage. Oh, incendiary mortar, I should say. Going for some more Chaos Shrines. Good knockbacks there. And it looks like it does hold the line a bit better this time. He needs to get that shrine being built, but apparently it can still fire while still in the construction state. But I suppose having more health would never hurt.
An ally has taken a victory point.
Right now, the BPs are relatively similar. Blue has slight advantage, but neither side has a capture in their favor.
Destroying a key structure.
Lord Agion is now being upgraded to tier 3 now, has plenty of requisition to play around with. His teammate, not so much. Brother Captain now getting tier 3 himself.
Additional units have become available, Commander. Adding support structure.
Flamer's now advancing forward, trying to get some hits to there. We got the Stormtroopers advancing forward as well, camouflage. There is a Leading Russ here with Executioner turret. Stormtroopers do have a bit of energy to play around with, but needs to get towards that Leading Russ before they get spotted. They probably need to get out of Melt the Bomb in order to help engage. Does get enough energy there from Melt Bomb. Needs an attack order there. Not all the Melt guns are firing, but does do a retreat order there. We've got a last cannon now set up, but he's out of range. Leading Russ. Lord Commissar is trying to advance forward, but getting ripped apart by the various forces, but does force a full retreat. Up north, we got these forces advance forward once again. We got multiple waves of knockback grenades, not really that effective, however. Shrine still firing away, grenades raining on in. He's only down 2 Crystal Stormtroopers remaining. Chaos Sorcerer does get a nice cast there, as well as a big explosion there. He's about to take out the other shrine there. But he may actually lose a squad entirely. The assault rifle is now firing away. Does lose those shrines. Now we got the Lehman Russ now advancing forward. There's a lot of light targets there for the Lehman Russ. And does do a full retreat now. We do have a Lehman Russ put out by the Lord General, being upgraded to the Vanquisher Cannon. The Brother Captain, the Terminator Librarians advancing forward now. They do need some more health, however. Good, it's there. Got a... not really a good cast there. Here Guard Squad's forced on back. We got, of course, the Stormtrooper Melted Guns advancing forward. But he may not be able to camouflage all the way forward. He may need to turn off the camouflage mode at the time being. And his Imperial Guard Squad does fall back.
Found a requisition point here.
And it looks like he's going to take time to capture the central VP. We got the Terminator Librarian and Brother Captain now advancing forward. The artillery squadron needs to make sure he's stay out of range. Got something cast on there. Could be an orbital strike. No, it's Paladins with ancient vehicle weapons. Stormtroopers receiving quite a bit of fire from the Executioner Lehman Russ, and it's forced on back. Got a ritual activated there as well. No, it is plasma guns. Paladin's getting a great special attack there, or cast ability, I should say, getting a lot of damage. Artillery flare is also being cast on down. Got the Havoc Squad with the last cannon, unable to reach the Lehman Russ, and now the Paladin Squad is being oh so problematic. Air Squad needs to fall back, trying to repair up the Lehman Russ. And the Paladins just charging up forward. Paladins can withstand quite a bit of abuse being in Terminator armor. And we also got the Lord General being upgraded melted guns that should be very effective versus the Paladins. Now we've got the plasma guns now pursuing the Paladins. The Paladins do not have a retreat order. Terminators cannot retreat. They can only run away. And they're going to receive quite a bit of fire right there. Got a mine drop pulled out by Blue, by the Lord Commissar. Paladins receiving more and more fire there. Got the potential health regen ability now being utilized. And looks like the Paladin will escape on out of there. Nice knockback there. Lehman Russ with Executioner pushed the way forward. We've got multiple Lehman Russ with Executioner as well. Getting some great AoE damage, forcing back on this entire force. We've got the Vanquisher Cannon now advancing forward with the last cannon support. Lord General's falling back, and Lord General will in fact go on down. And the Lehman Russ and Vanquisher Cannons receiving quite a bit of fire there as well. He does not have his Havoc set on up in a good spot. I'm not sure where the Havoc even is. It's inside this garrison. The garrison's almost gone down. He's forced getting annihilated by the plasma cannons. Lehman Russ is being paired up with the Heretic Squads now as the Chaos Force was advancing forward. Flamer Squad's trying to repair up some of these Lehman Russes. They need a lot of health. Up here, it looks like the Las Cannon and the Stormtroopers are trying to avoid the Terminators.
My power is ours to share.
Stormtroopers reporting ready.
And it looks like the Lord General has been recovered. He's doing a move order back or over somewhere. And of course, all Stormtroopers get forced on the back. Chaos Marines trying to advance forward. And the Chaos Marines get ripped apart. And that last can's receiving quite a bit of fire. Good damage there onto the Imperial Guardsmen, but the last can couldn't set up. Plasma Cannon and Lehman Russes, when they get in a good number, then they are very hard to deal with. The Lord General may need to go... he needs another Lehman Russ with a Vanquisher Cannon. He doesn't have time to save up for a Bane Blade. He also needs to spend his requisition. On what? I'm not so sure.
Press on to victory, Space Marines.
I've got some Grey Knight Terminators. More Terminators are being pulled out by the Brother Captain. And the cast wasn't all too great. Got some damage. Last cannon set up on the high ground. Very nice. It will spot with the Quisor Stormtroopers. Not Quisor Stormtroopers, regular Stormtroopers. Getting some great hits there as well. And now we've got the Manticore Barrage. Well, that was the Basilisk Barrage from the Lord Commissar. Melter Guns, Melter Bomb doesn't connect. But the Stormtroopers just simply cannot stay in the region. Another cast there, getting some great hits. Now the Chaos Lord still has a bit of energy remaining. And he got to that point and received a bit of fire from the Executioner turret.
We shall make it so.
All these Terminators, it's going to cause a massive number of problems. The Grey Knight Librarian has located a quota at TM. Talents have not received any upgrade, but it's not what I can see. The Grey Knight Terminators have been upgraded to Liber Demonica.
The enemy has 100 points remaining.
Bunker, no, heavy turret.
Support structure complete.
Lehman Russ is going to just annihilate anything that advances forward. Does at that point decapture, now it's forced to fall back. Last on the high ground, looks like the Terminators did teleport forward. Lehman Russ is having a bit of trouble. Got the assault rifles engaged with the Terminators. More Terminators. There's so many Terminators. Lehman Russ is going to fall on back. Looks like all these horses are falling back. Heavy turret still has plenty of health. Has 1 health missing. Now got some landmines in a tree path. I'm not so sure how effective they are versus vehicles. They're more anti-infantry. They're more a destruction tool rather than destroy, annihilate vehicle tool. Stormtroopers will get spotted by the Terminators, in which there's all 3 Terminator squads right next to them. There's more Terminators than Stormtrooper models right there. Getting some much needed repairs. Got a Lehman Russ of his own with a Executioner turret. And here comes a... I'm not so sure what ability that is. That must be the Incinerate ability. These Terminators are now charging forward. We've got more forces coming forward. Maybe we'll see them forward on out. We've got the Lehman Russ receiving focus and fire down. The other Lehman Russ is all the way back here. This Lehman Russ will go down. Give enough time. This Lehman Russ is receiving quite a bit of fire. Neither player has enough red points to break the contain. Both Lehman Russes have gone down. Terminators are still in the area. That's actually the what's it called? That ability to snare everything in the region. Is that something's bugged? And these forces are finally cleaning up that snare. Teleport forward, trying to deal with these forces. And looks like they're getting picked up and thrown. Not sure what remains. He does have the Terminator library. He lost the Paladins and the Grey Knight Terminators. We got 2 Lehman Russes, a 3rd Lehman Russ on the field. We got Cadian Cartian squad. What's we have over here?
I will not fall.
Got the Imperial Guardsmen. We got the Stormtroopers Heavy Weapons team. We still have the Heavy Turret as well. Last Cannon and Heavy Weapons team, like on the upgrade for Last Cannon. Lord General just needs energy. Terminator now seeing some plasma gunfire, which is very important. Heavy Weapons team right here, not being upgraded Last Cannon. Hot shot there. We got the Inquisitor Stormtroopers now advancing forward, but being focused down. And it looks like the Lord General gets annihilated by the Lehman Russes.
One of our own has died. The enemy.
Cadian Cartian squad is advancing forward, has the plasma gun upgrade. Great cast there as well. Nope. He does keep both the Crystal Stormtroopers alive. Barely, though.
Is destroying a key structure. Adding power.
Red does have a capture in their favor as well, so the game's not over just yet. Now we've got another squad of Stormtroopers. They're relatively cheap in energy-wise. Activates another ability right there. Does roll a miss there. Cadian Cartian squad advancing forward. And the Havoc squad does manage to escape on out of there. Heavy Weapon team's being focused down by the Lord of Commissar. Make it the kill there. And especially going that direction, yeah. Brother Captain and the Terminator Librarians advance forward. The Heavy Turret still operated on the high ground. And the artillery squadron is being ripped apart by the Lehman Russes. All 3, or not all 3, just 2 of the Lehman Russes. All 3 of the Lehman Russes center of the map. You may want to get a repair bunker over in the center of the map as well. Preparing up the Heavy Turret while in combat. Has a lot of assault rifles and grenade launchers to fire while repairing.
An ally has taken a victory point.
And that will block the forces opponent away from repairing up that heavy turret. Both Stormtroopers have upgraded melta guns. When you get that, should be very effective against the Lehman Russes, that's for sure. Trying to repair up the heavy turret. Gets the heavy turret still up. Getting repaired up now. Very good. Stormtroopers looks like they didn't get a kill there on the Lehman Russ.
The enemy is capturing one of our strategic points.
And the Lord General is pretty close to a Valkyrie run. Yeah, 3 Lehman Russ there. No infantry can advance. Not a whole lot of DPs remaining. So yeah, that's likely the end of the game. The VPs have been neutralized. They're trying to stall it as long as they can. Gets hits there with the Noise Marines. The last can does get forced on back. Air Deck School can't really do much versus this, and the Noise Marines get ripped apart. Heavy turret's getting some hits in. It is an anti-vehicle turret. And we'll not take out the Lehman Russ.
Understood.
Playing with squad against the garrison, it's a horrible idea, and here comes a creeping barrage. Force to spend his red points on the creeping barrage. Stall out the cap. repaired up. Still no repair bunker, just using the Imperial Guards for repairs. Lord Commissar's advancing forward, getting hit by the melter guns. He needs to stop them. He needs to let the Lord Commissar retreat away and stop the D capture, or they need to rush over to this VP here.
Victory point.
Because right now they're counting down. They need to get that point deactivated as soon as possible. Good hits there by the Vanquisher Cannon. He's decapturing it immediately.
Victory points.
Oh, he's forced on the ground. That's dead. Holy crap. Good force fire. And that's the end of the replay. This is Andrew saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.